Okay, I'm hoping, now I need some water. It's green now, so hopefully it's not as laggy, but I had to give up my microphone to attach to my iPhone so I'm streaming this from my iPhone through my laptop, which only has 2 USB points, and I wanted to connect this by too much details and then have my webcam, but the microphone is out. Sorry guys if the sound quality isn't great. There's a storm. Why do all streams have to start like this on every single person's channel? There's a storm coming. This door keeps banging. Oh, I'm out of focus. I'm in focus. Okay, it still says that my chat is... I don't know what's going on with my chat box. I might just get rid of that, because that's what was putting me off, because I couldn't see you guys chatting. Okay. Okay. I'm just double checking that everything is... Okay, yeah, it looks fine now. Okay, guys, I don't know why the chat box was not updating. I would like to say thank you to Dino for donating. That's really nice. I didn't expect that, so thank you, Dino. If you guys don't know, the Late Late Horror Show, taking a little hiatus at the moment, but we'll be back. One of my favorite people on YouTube. Definitely check out Dino's channel. Hi, everybody. Hi, Diva Ducks. Hi, Mel. Hi, Liam. Sorry I'm lagging. I should be much better now. I'm using my my data from my phone. Hi, Felix. Hi, Kristen. How many people we got in here? I can't even... See, I don't do these that often, and I just let other people do it. It's too hard. But I will, just give me 1 second before we jump straight into it. I will... I just want to share this link on my social medias, because there's only me. It's so much harder to... normally I'm on someone else's chat, so I can talk to them. I'm trying to keep my whole face in here. It's like... just so many different like frame rates and stuff for you guys over in America and Australia, and it just makes things like really hard when I have to try and connect up. Anyway, enough chatter about that. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here. I have not had a coffee. I don't think I need one, because I'm about to have a heart attack as it is. Let me just post this. If you guys aren't following me on Facebook, I'm live. I am Spooky Astronauts YT. Please follow me over there. I'm just putting up a little thing. It's asking me to translate my Facebook page from Portuguese. Like, that is how, like, what is going on with my computer right now. I wonder if I have a VPN open. No, I don't. Okay, well, it looks fine. I hope this is all working well for you guys. I'm just going to go on Twitter really quickly and post the link. I hope I'm posting the right link, not the dead one. I'm live. I am now talking. I'm just... Shout out to my patrons who are watching. Love you guys. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know if it's worth doing a quick Instagram thing. Let's do that. Let's just get as many people in there. The more the merrier. I don't know if this is going to fuck up my phone, because I'm like using the same data. Okay, where is my... I want to see you guys. Where's the pop out? Okay, here you are. Can I pop you out? Sorry guys, technical fucking flaws. I'll be 2 secs. Pop out chat. There you go. There she is. Okay. Hello. Poop. Monkey, hate monkeys. Eggplant, please excuse yourself. Okay, let's do a quick little video for Instagram real quick. Hey guys, I am live now with a few bumps and hazards. Come join me, just go to my YouTube page, Spooky Astronauts, and I'll see you soon. Okay, I'm just going to post that to my story, because they're going to cover all stages. Hi Mike, how are you? Is everyone feeling like they don't need coffee more and more, because like, anxiety? Thank you guys all for coming. I haven't done a live stream in a really long time, and what better way to start it off by like making it as bumpy as fuck as possible. And look, my thing keeps going. How does a webcam go out of focus is my question to the world. Bring all the instas here. I haven't got that many people on Instagram, but if you'd like to join, this is annoying me. Wow, look at that texture. If you'd like to join me, I'm at Spooky Astronauts. Hey Scuba Steve. Hey Aaron. I'm a huge fan of you too. Hey, Man of Steelbook. He is being a terror this morning, Man of Steelbook. Sorry that the chat's not on the thing if you're watching this after the fact. Try to get it going. It didn't work for me. We're moving on. It may work once I've started the Save Horror, which is a different setup. Excuse me. Man of Steel asks, how's Gromit? Gromit is a fucking terror this morning. I took him out and he pooped twice, and then he tried to eat a chicken bone. These people are leaving chicken bones chicken bones on the street, and you know how dangerous it is for dogs to eat cooked chicken bones, and I feel like they're doing it on purpose. Anyway, I brought him back in here and he just starts whining. This happens every time I do a live stream if I'm on someone else's live stream. I didn't realize I was following you. If you don't want me here, I'm gone. No, that's fine, Wolverine, stay. I thought we hashed things out. We're all G. Hey, Dan Breaker, nice to see you too. Hey, J Kip. Rogues is saying that he or she is going to go see Pacific Rim 2. I'll tell you what I think about that. Nothing! Yeah, not a fan of you. Okay, should we get straight into it? I don't know. I can't even... What is going on? I've got 34 people in here. Hello. Thank you all for joining me. I never do live streams. We can see why. It's just hard. It's a hard thing to do. YouTube needs to, like, figure their shit out and get it together. Let's talk a little bit about... How is this my screen? I'm not even, like, laid in the middle. So cool. It's like standard and not even wide, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that, how we're dealing with everything else. Is that centered? Not really. Let's talk a little bit about... I was upset too, Wolverine. Don't think, like, I get comments all the time from people that demand things, and it's not a nice thing. Anyway, let's move past that. Hi, Noya. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm about to watch Pie Wacket. I hope that's how I say it right. I've had people request it from me before, but I've never seen it. Maybe someone in the comments knows. Wow, I'm out of focus. How are you? Webcam. Just chill. Just chill. Okay, I'm going to have to fuck with these settings real quick, because what else do you do on your own stream but constantly fuck with your settings? Okay, autofocus. Maybe I'll turn that completely off. I'm out of focus. I'm in focus. If I stay here, I've got to move back a bit though, hey? How focused is that? That's pretty cool how it's like, blur. Okay, I need to take it from a notch 10 to a notch 2 real fast. I'll watch with you. Oh look, Dean's in the chat. He says that Gromit and him are watching. They're in bed currently. Am I gonna review Pie Wacket? That came very quickly after me. No, someone was talking about it. I don't think I'll review it. I'll have a look. I have a lot on my plate. Ever seen Honeymoon's Spanish version? Yes, I have. I believe I did a review on it. Is it called like something, obviously Lunar Moon? But I have done a review on it. I'm pretty sure, 100%. So you're saying Pie Wacket is boring. I'm not. The person in the chat is. Thank you, Liam. It is 8 o'clock. Ding! Oh. View deleted messages. Automatically held for review. I don't know. Someone's message said something. Hi, Daphne. Hi. Thank you for supporting me. I love seeing you guys' names that I see constantly in comments. I love that. It's really interesting. Obviously, Dean, you know that that's Felix, right? Okay, I need to stop talking to people in the chat because we'll get into it, and I want people, hopefully when I move to my next screen, people will be able to see it who are watching it playback. My first ever spooky live stream. Love your content. Thank you so much, Dan. Okay. I just want to read a couple of things that I wanted to say first. So Save Horror Madness. So Save Horror is a website, kind of like they're like activists. It's a brother and sister company, which is just savehorror.com. And every year they bring out this chart where you have to, this knockout round and find the best horror of the year. For that, there's 64 movies that battle it out. And in 2014, Halloween one, 2015, Halloween one, 2016, Nightmare on Elm Street, 2017, Nightmare on Elm Street, and this year, something completely different. Thank you, Dino. I'll be sure to buy Dean a coffee with that. That's really sweet. Thank you. Sorry for everyone who cannot see the chat. Dino just donated to me. Thank you. That's really sweet. Still need to see The Babysitter. Yes, you do. It's so good. I've reviewed it. Have I? Maybe I didn't. I talked about it in one of my last favorites. If you go through my letterbox, you'll see what month I watched it. Off topic again. So definitely give them a shout out. If you guys want to do this along with me, you're more than welcome to. You just go to savehorror.com. There's a little button that says Madness. You click on it, and there's like a PDF that you can download that is the chart. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to try and do this on my computer because obviously if I did it here, you probably wouldn't be able to see. And then obviously my handwriting, I have really bad handwriting, like really bad handwriting. So that's a thing. But they also have some really cool stuff on their website where they list every film they ever watched by score, which I think is a sick idea. And if anyone wants to go through and make a database of mine, you're more than welcome to. But I will not, because that sounds like a lot of work. And yeah, you can do this. They say that you can do the Horror Madness chart however you want. You are the judge. For me, I'm going to do movies that personally I like, but I will justify my answers to you. But remember, this is all in fun. If I choose a different movie than your favorite movie, it doesn't mean I hate that movie. It just means that I prefer it, and I'll give a reason. I'm going to try and give a reason. This is why I'm here. Okay, let's, hey Divian, I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you, Southwest England, yay! Also, I'm going to ask you really quickly, I never really say this, but hit the notification bell, just because I found out recently that YouTube actually doesn't even notify people anymore unless, like, I know that people have been saying this for ages, but it never really, like, clicked for me. They don't actually notify you if I have a new video, unless you hit that, because when you hit that bell, it's telling YouTube that you actually want to see my content every time I post. So that's what the bell means. So you see the little bell underneath subscribe or whatever, next to it, please hit it, and then, yeah. But anyway, let's move forward, upwards and onwards, whatever the fucking saying is. Okay, so I'm going to move into, I was going to move into my 31 Days of Horror setup. Okay, this one. Yay! Look, the chat's working now. Yay! So here's the chat, so you guys can chat away, and it will be in the replay. We don't have replay chat yet in Australia, so that's why it works like that. I look like a fucking ghost. See, back here, I don't look so much like a ghost, but up here I'm like, I have a ring light, but otherwise I have no light. Whoa! You see how it keeps going in and out? That's quality. I've like paid for a webcam and everything. Can you hear the door keep banging? It's driving me fucking nuts. Dean, if you can hear the door banging in this, please help me. I've put the chair in front of it, just so you know, in case you walk in the door. When you're talking to your boyfriend who's in the next room through the chat. Okay. Let's set this up. Let me know if... I really hope this doesn't move. Love the Girls with All the Gifts book. Love that too. Do I like Horror Amino? I don't really use it at all, to be honest. First bracket. Okay, let's get into the brackets though. Okay, so we're going to start at the very top. And how I'm doing this is I'm just going to look at this. Look at this technology. I press this. I press winner. Fuck off font type. And it should appear. Look. Look. See this? Is this working? Look at this technology, guys. We've come a long way. I hate myself. Okay. I'm just going to put the chat up here so I can see it while this is all happening. Oh, that made it really small. I didn't think I was going to do that. Okay, it's bigger now. Okay. I just want to make sure that everything is working. Okay, so Halloween. Okay, well, let's start off at the start, guys. The best place to start. Transparent astronaut. I'm a spooky astronaut because I'm a ghost. Wow, it's like really sad when you can't edit yourself right. When you realize I'm just an edited human being. I hope I'm the exact same as I am in the videos too, guys. I'm just fucking goofy. You look cool, don't worry. I mean, being translucent is like my thing, right? I have red hair. Don't make any jokes, you get kicked. Oh yeah, also with moderators. Oh, John Lewis, hey! He's one of my patrons, hey. Any patrons that I have in here, please give a shout out, my potatoes, and I will make you a moderator because you're my pals. Felix, are you a moderator? Let me know. Okay, anyway, let's start. Okay, let's start at the start. Halloween, you're next. I do love You're Next because I do love a good female character. I hope I've seen all these movies. I haven't been through this, by the way. This is initially straight off the bat, and that's how I want to keep it, off the cuff. I haven't seen it. Obviously You're Next I like because it has a great female character. It's also a UK film. Like my little foreigns. But I'm gonna actually have to go with Halloween. Surprise, surprise for some of you guys. Hey, Felix. Keep saying Raiders. Felix, thank you so much. That was really sweet of you. Love you. Believe it or not. We have banter, guys. But I'm going to have to go with Halloween just because overall it is a sinister film and paved the way for like a lot of horror films, and for that it's getting my vote. Tell me if I spell anything wrong repeatedly in the chat because I love that, by the way. Halloween, why is it went, okay, that's fine. Okay, that's the winner of that one. So far, so good, guys. We're off to a good start. Okay, Eyes Without a Face and The Birds. Eyes Without a Face is a terrifying, terrifying movie, and it also, I think, was made into a creepypasta. Love that film, but The Birds. Hello, Alfred Hitchcock, and also my favorite Alfred Hitchcock film. I thought this film was terrifying, and it was something that actually paved my way of going to film school. Slow down, Emma. Going to film school and, I don't know, just loving horror. I started with, Citizen Kane and then Hitchcock, and I just went down, well, not downhill, but, down the path from there. So I'm definitely going to have to choose The Birds. How's this system, guys? I'm, so proud of myself for working out how to do this on screen. How good is can you guys read it all? How crystal clear is this? Okay. This is where it gets tricky, right? American Werewolf in London, which is also one of my favorite. Well, it's my favorite werewolf movie. It's not really hard though, is it? And Evil Dead 2. The difference in this is it's Evil Dead 2, but Evil Dead 2 is so fun. But I'm actually going to have to go with American Werewolf in London. I'm trying to justify the answer, mainly because I watched, that was one of my mum's favorite movies, and she told me about it really early on. I remember finding American Werewolf in Paris at a VHS. Oh no, it was an op shop. What do you guys call them? A thrift shop, and buying it on VHS and watching it, and it was so shitty. But American Werewolf in London has such a classic story. It's almost for me, it's almost like Donnie Darko in a way. I know it sounds weird, but it's more because when it's the traditional werewolf that follows the person who kills him around. Am I saying that right? But it also that cinema scene in Donnie Darko with the Frank the Rabbit. I don't know. I always have to bring Donnie Darko into everything, I swear. It just reminds me a lot of American Werewolf in London with your best friend who's a psycho, living with you. So what is everyone saying in the chat? American Werewolf in London is the greatest horror movie ever made. American Werewolf. Okay, look, see, everyone agrees with me. I thought I was going to have to really justify that. Oh my god, thank you so much, David Martin. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. That's really cool. See, this makes me want to do live chats more. Oh my god, thank you, Dino. Well, yeah, I do this every year, and then I thought this would be so fun. I was going to do it on an Instagram Live, but then I was like, fuck it, this is prime content. Can you not tell? I should not do that with my arms. So I'm going to do American Werewolf. I'm just going to write American Werewolf because it's going to be too long. Anyway, did I spell American right? Imagine if that was the one word I Werewolf. I'm just hoping my computer does not die because, fun fact, I watched Demon House and then my computer just stopped working. So I'm going to take it in on Monday. So I'm hoping it does not die with everything plugged into it right now. American Werewolf had a hit song called Making It. I'm sure I know it if I heard it. What does that mean, Dean? A-W-I-L. I don't get it. Okay. This is Prime content. Thank you. I love you. Thank you, Dino, again. And yes, thank you, Dave. That's really sweet. You guys are all very, very sweet people, and I love you all. I really mean that. I hope you know that. Okay. This is hard. This is the hard one. Get Out and Don't Breathe. I love them for two different reasons, but it's kind of obvious what I'm going to have to go for, right? Don't Breathe, I really loved it because I love that spin. If you guys haven't seen any of these films, I hope I'm not ruining them for you, but I'm just trying to give you the rundown. But Don't Breathe is definitely a film that it's what it is about is kind of like the twist, if that makes sense. So I'm sorry if you haven't seen it. I'm sorry. Fast forward. So this is really funny because a lot of people say, oh, Dean tried to do the American Werewolf. You're sweet. A lot of people say that Get Out is overrated, and I do not believe that at all. Hyped? Yeah. It is a hyped film. It is a great film. It is a solid film. It is a classic for years to come. I'm sorry, but I totally believe that. And if people don't recognize the symbolism that like new age modern horror can bring to the table, and the political statements it can make and change like the way people see things, that is a powerful film. You can't say that that's wrong. As a pure horror film, it's still scary. I think it's great. So Get Out, for me, I like because I like a film that has, you think something is happening and then something else happens. That sounds so stupid. But do you know what I mean? Like there's a main plot lined out for you, and then everything twists around and it's not actually about that main initial thing. I really liked Don't Breathe. I loved Get Out. I loved it. And it pioneered, and so far we've gone with Halloween because it pioneered The Birds because, I mean, so did Eyes Without a Face, but The Birds because Alfred Hitchcock who pioneered, and American Werewolf because Werewolf pioneered. So I'm going to have to go with Get Out. Hi Snaggletooth, sorry. Get Out is a film, and it's so, I mean, they're both really re-watchable. So I'm going to have to go with Get Out, guys. I'm sorry. Also, let's throw some spoilers out there. I read an article recently, that was about things that you may have missed in Get Out. And, you know at the start where they get stopped by the cops, and you think that she's standing up for her boyfriend because he tries to get ID'd? The reason she's doing that is so that they don't leave a paper trail, and I never even thought of that. The reason they're wearing hats and wigs, all of the people, is because to hide their scars. Like, it's such a clever movie that I didn't even think about that. Okay. Don't apologize to Get Out. Waiting for some upsets. Don't Breathe has too many plot holes. Okay, there you go. And Get Out has no plot holes, this is what I'm saying. Okay, this is where we're going to get into it, guys. This is a clear answer for me. Trick or Treat, a girl walks home alone at night. Trick or Treat, I wasn't a fan of. And I know a lot of people like it, but I just didn't get it, and I think it's maybe one of those films I need to do a little rewatch in the future, but I also think it has a lot to do with the fact that we don't have Halloween here, and for me it's just like such a almost like a fantasy element to it because it's not like a real holiday here. A girl walks home alone at night, revolutionary vampire modern day tale. The way it is shot is just beautiful. A vampire, a fucking skateboard, black and white, vinyls, it is like a hip as fuck movie. But I really love, I just love the title, to be honest, as well. I just love the feminist kind of take on it. So many people are gonna get mad. But I would always pick A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night because Trick or Treat, how boring does that sound compared to A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night? Have you seen the film? You need to watch the film. I just think it just brought something so different to the table. And sorry, my voice. It's only been half an hour, my voice is already killing it. I enjoy Trick or Treat, but I've heard so many things about A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. Oh my god! I think I just got bribed from Dino. Dino, thank you. You didn't have to do that. So nice. I really wasn't expecting super chats. Like, I think I turned them on last year. Thank you so much. I forgot that was even like a part of it. That's really sweet of you. There you go. Jacob says it really well. A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night is captivating. Good to see it getting some love. I am going to definitely choose a lot different to other people, so that's why I thought it would be fun to come on here. We just got your Sam Funko today. Everyone loves that Sam guy. I don't think he's that scary. Children aren't that scary unless it's like Orphan or Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son. A Good Son, I should say. Hey Carnage. Hey Mr. Fluffy. You sent me that film when you watch it. Yes, yes it is Iranian, I believe. Let's double check that fact because I don't want to get that wrong. And now I'm like second guessing myself because it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Girl walks home alone and tonight. I bet you by the time I Google this, you guys will be able to tell me anyway. Yes, it's Iranian. Residents of a worn-down Iranian city encounter a skateboarding vampire. Like, how sick does that sound? And it's all in black and white, and they're beautiful. Like, yeah. It's a thriller romance, actually. Anyway, back to it. Okay, and I'm not turning that off. Hopefully that didn't affect anything. Is my chat still going? Cool. I just wanted to make sure that I'm not looking at my thing. Okay. We're on a roll, now we're off it. Okay, going back onto it. Okay, so. Girl walks home. See, these are going to be all long titles. Okay. Sorry, I didn't put any capitals in there. Whatever, forgive me. Forgive me, no capitals. Can you guys hear that door banging? It's driving me fucking nuts. Okay, Slasher in Suits. The Late Late Show guy, I hope they make more commentaries. Dina will be back very soon, don't worry. Chalk one up for foreign horror. I don't like black and white films. What? Why? Why? Like, I don't understand. What does that mean? How do you not like it? What? Can't hear it on the stream. Great. Good to know. Just annoying me then. Things I should for sure. I'm gonna watch the Poughkeepsie. I always say that wrong. Poughkeepsie. Tapes tonight for the first time. Should I be terrified? I actually wasn't a fan of that film, but so many people love that film. I feel like I need to rewatch it. I might do a video on rewatching it. Okay, next one. I don't even know why this is not a challenge for me. One of my favorite films of all time. One of the films that I say has the most. I don't know. It has every single element. It's the perfect film of all time. If someone asks me what is the most perfect film, I always say Silence of the Lambs. Always, 100%, because it has everything. Not one scene should be removed from that film. It is thrilling. It is terrifying. It has a good backstory. It has great characters. I love Split was not a bad film, but it is no Silence of the Lambs. Please, I don't think we need to compete between those two. Who would fucking you know what? I feel like Silence of the Lambs. Oh no, it's too long. Oh no. Oh no! I got rid of Girl Gets. Okay, hang on 1 second. A Girl Walks. Okay, we'll put that here. I feel like Silence of the Lambs is going to have to win every single thing because personally, it's one of my favorite movies. I think it will, guys. I had no idea it was on here. Silence Lambs. I'll just put Silence Lambs. Okay. So it's always going to win. Okay, what are we up to next? Okay, Repulsion, and Dead Alive. Let me give me a reminder. I've definitely seen, it's Italian, right? Well, this is what happens when you don't figure it out beforehand. This is when she's like repulsed by like everything. Like by men, by everything, and she's just, it's that Italian. I should probably stop doing that, hey? Ruthless in that choice. Hello, Clarence. Hello, Clarice. Should she say hello, Clarice? Isn't that the one that has like a Mandela effect because he doesn't say something that everyone thinks that he says? Disapproves of the boyfriend. Yeah, this film was like way too long. When you say that about Roman Polanski films. Although, like, yeah, I mean, I won't get into the nitty-gritty of him. Love Rosemary's Baby, but won't get into the nitty-gritty of him. Not as memorable for me as Dead Alive, which is actually one of my favourite films ever. Peter Jackson is my life. He is a national treasure, and I want him to be Australian. Dead Alive or Brain Dead, if you guys haven't heard of this film or haven't seen this film, it is literally the best New Zealand film of all time. It is so fucking good, and if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour today on the weekend, watch it, and it will change your life. Practical effects, 10 out of 10 every time. Ooh! Someone's messages help for review saying Get Out did not deserve an Oscar. But I mean, it shows on this anyway. But I'm gonna... Oh, another moderator handled that. You're allowed to say that. Roman Polanski. Yeah, he just says good morning, not hello. Okay, there you go. I was right. Who says Silence is not a horror movie? I mean, it is. I would classify it as a thriller, but whatever. We'll take it. Okay, I'm going to put Dead Alive because, like, obvious choice. If you guys have not seen Dead Alive, has everyone in the chat seen Dead Alive is my question to you. Because if not, stop watching. No, don't stop watching. I would suggest doing that right now. Cool, I have like nearly 60 people in here. This is great, guys. This is going great. Someone mentioned Hugh Jackman. Did you understand what a wolverine was? Because I saw what a wolverine was the other day, and it's not what you think it is. It's like a badger. How is Get Out better than Don't Breathe? Rewind. I explained this because it is. Because films... Oh, wait. I'm not even going to explain myself again. When you finish, go back and you see me explain it. But each their own opinion. Okay, The Shining, it follows. Like, this is... When you put classics up against... And I'm not saying that every single classic is better than the modern... Oh, fuck me. My voice. I'm not saying that every single classic is better than the... Wow, people are getting nasty in the chat. I'm not saying that every single classic is better than modern horror movie, because some modern horror movies I think are just fucking amazing. So I do not believe that. But The Shining, and you guys know Stephen King is like my life, so I do love It Follows though. I think that it's such a classic movie that it's kind of like the meeting of modern and you know what it reminds me of? Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Am I saying that right? Where he's just like It Follows is that sheer terror when humans start acting non-human, and again layered with symbolism. Modern horror is just so fucking cool, and everyone needs to get on board. You haters. But The Shining is like classic, and I mean, how many times have you seen The Shining? Though it does not say what version The Shining is. Thank you so much, Kristen. That's so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there you go. Teen says Emma and I couldn't finish the Shining TV show. There you go. This is what I was getting at. The Shining. They did not say what version that is, so this is not the Stephen King approved version. Kubrick for life. Has anyone actually watched the TV series? It's awful. And yeah, it's just like, it totally flips the script as well. But obviously I'm going to have to go with Shining. I hope that was enough justification, guys. If anyone wants to challenge me, you've got to challenge me quick. Okay, here is when the modern and the classic has an issue. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Some of you may not know about me. I actually watched it again last week. I think it is absolutely terrifying. It's action-packed from start to end, which I think was so surreal for a horror, not surreal, but like intense for a horror experience when it came out. But Martyrs is my favorite. And foreign film, you know. So Martyrs, if you guys have not seen, French film, French Canadian, I should say. Basically the best movie you've ever seen. Has so much deep meaning. Well, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, yeah, it's about like being born into the, well, not born, but being bred into the wrong family. But depending on the storyline, I guess. But Martyrs, guys, Martyrs. What is everyone saying in the chat? I didn't know there was a TV series for The Shining. The TV series for The Shining is the approved Stephen King version, where the movie is not. Martyrs, this is where everyone's going to get really mad at me, but I have to choose. Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is overrated, says Felix. Felix, are you not a moderator? You are. Am I not seeing that? I'm moderator. Sorry, I didn't know why you weren't a moderator. I'm surprised that you said that. Martyrs, the American Martyrs, yeah. Well, we knew that the American Martyrs was going to be such a disappointment. Okay. Wow, I did not see. You've never seen Martyrs. Christina, you need to go out right now. Watch Dead Alive or / Brain Dead and watch Martyrs right now. Okay. Easy for me. Some of these, I'm really surprised by that chat because I assumed you guys are like obsessed with slashers. And to be honest, out of, this is going to be a little bit controversial, but out of like Friday the 13th, Halloween, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I would pick Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because it's fucked up. High Tension is also, yeah, it is a good. Martyrs did change my life too, so I definitely sit there tight with ya. Okay. The old Martyrs is better, yeah. I mean, I'm not even talking about the American remake. It doesn't exist to me. Okay, anyway. Okay, let's go on to the next. I feel like this is so far down. What? I don't know, that did not change anything, did it? Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Tale of Two Sisters and Wicker Man. They're kind of on par for me, to be honest, so I'm not really sure. Original Wicker Man was very culty though, and you know how I feel about the cults. Very much into them. Let me just pull up Tale of Two Sisters and which I believe is available on Netflix. I'm just trying to remember if it was South Korean, yeah. I think a lot of people really love this film, and I think that I was on such a South Korean flick when it first came out that it kind of went into the background for me. Obviously, if you don't know, my favorite South Korean films are Mother, Train to Busan. Actually, Train to Busan I love, and I think a lot of people love, so definitely write that down, but it's not one of my favorite faves. The Wailing, Chaser, Thirst, The Host. Great films. Tale of Two Sisters is not something that I put up the top with those. So, for that reason, where is the chat? Mom and Dad. Fucking Mom and Dad. What the hell just happened? Everything's gone crazy. Hey Emma, you're probably most definitely the coolest thing on YouTube. Sorry for fanboying, but I couldn't help. Thank you. Thank you for fanboying. I love that term, fanboying. Ooh, someone hit something. You can see it anywhere in here. Okay. So I'm going to choose the Wicker Man. And it is not the Nicolas Cage version. Because that's a hot mess. That's getting a bit long, isn't it? But whatever, we'll deal with it. Okay. Ooh, this one's a good. Suspiria and Funny Games. This is hard. I love Funny Games. It's one of those films that I definitely go back and I talk about over and over. It's definitely a chilling film. Why? I don't know why it hides everything that some people say. Okay. How am I going to do this? To be honest, I've probably seen them both about 10 times each. So, it's hard to decide. What would you guys decide? What would you decide? I wanna see what you guys would decide. Suspiria and its awful dubbing. Original or remake? Wait, is the remake out yet? Oh, you're talking about Funny Games? Funny Games doesn't matter because it's the same shot by shot, same director. So, I mean, I would always prefer the original, just because I think it's a little bit more haunting, the feel, the initial feel. I don't know, I saw it first, I guess. So Zachary said both shit. How can you say they're both shit? That is weird. Have I seen Eden Lake? I love Eden Lake. What would everyone say? It's hard for me. This one's actually neck and neck for me. Fun story about Suspiria is I went and saw Goblin play the soundtrack live alongside of the film when they're like touring around Australia. That was fucking awesome. I'm actually at a loss for what to do now. And I can just hear the Goblin soundtrack. Hey, Diva Ducks! Trick or treat was better. Don't hurt me. I love you. I love you too. Thank you. I'm sorry, but thank you for the super chat. That's really sweet. Wickman was filmed in Scotland. I knew I'd choose it for a good reason. You guys know I love Scotland. It's where I want to be. Have I seen Man Bites Dog? Yes, I have. What do you guys think? I'm actually at a loss. I was like, this is gonna be a breeze. 1 hour later. I'm gonna go with Suspiria. Because I think I've seen it more times, but I love Funny Games. I'm sorry. Fuck, I hate this as I'm writing it. I'm like, oh, do I want to? That was a hard one. I just feel like it did more for the horror genre, witchy goodness, where Funny Games is my favorite, obviously the best, hands down, the best. Dean, you haven't seen Funny Games. Don't start with me. What was I saying? It is the best home invasion film ever. And it has my girl Naomi Watts in the remake. But that's a hard one, guys. That's a really hard one. Okay, moving on. We can't do this. Still searching for that music track. I'm not sure what you... Everything is on YouTube that I use. Okay. This is half of the thing, guys. I've still got to do the other half on the other side. Okay. Next. Invasion of the Body Snatchers or Poltergeist. This one's actually quite easy for me. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, very cool. Love something fucking alien worthy. You guys know aliens are my solo, that's probably not the right way to say it, my number one. But Poltergeist is fucking terrifying and so classic. I know they're both really classic, to be honest, but I really love Poltergeist. I have watched that movie so many times. I think it's creepy, everything that's attached to that film, the real skeletons in the pool that people say. Yeah, this is going to be 50-50, I think. I think that if I had to choose what to watch tomorrow, I would definitely say Poltergeist, and I've seen it, yeah, so many times. What do you guys think, though? The bit when she's sliding on the floor in the kitchen is just, yeah, amazing for me. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, I love the idea, but the movie as a whole isn't as exciting as watching Poltergeist from start to end. So that is where I'm coming from. So, I'm going to go with Poltergeist. How many... I've got to check my numbers and see how many people unsubscribe to me after this. This is content, guys. Putting myself on the line. This is getting controversial. You son of a bitch, you left the bodies and only moved headstones. I'll show that, Mr. Fluffy. Thank you for all your work. Dean, I should probably make my boyfriend in the chat. Hey, Evil Witch. My boyfriend in the chat. I should probably make him a moderator. You have a lot of hate in your genres, almost as much as love as you hate Nicolas Cage. Which John? Oh, John Doe. I wonder if John Doe is the one who gave me that hate comment the other day. I could be wrong. Is that the hate that he's putting up? I'm missing it completely. Hated Poltergeist, hated this, hated that. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hate the remake. Fucking lame. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I think we can mute him for a while if he's just hate. I think you need to like, oh look, I think I don't know if you can see this. Put this user in timeout. You need to give a justification. Okay, now it's coming up deleted message, deleted message. You need to give a justification to why you hate things. You know, you can't just like, Dean, I'm gonna put you as a oh no, you are a moderator. Okay, never mind. Give a justification. Hi, irate. Where's the dog? Grommet. He's in the other room being crazy. Okay, let's get back into it. Scream, Peeping Tom, no brainer for me. I think I've seen Peeping Tom maybe once. I don't even know if I've seen the whole thing, to be honest. For that reason, I'm gonna have to go with Scream. Scream is also one of my favorite films, or my favorite franchises. It screams. That's how much it's my favorite that I make up its name. Scream. This is funny. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Night of the Living Dead and Drag Me to Hell. This is going to be a no-brainer for a lot of you guys, but for me, ooh, this is hard. I love anything with Justin Long in it. What was everyone saying? No, Blackcoat's Daughter. I have a review coming out on Monday for that, guys. Blackcoat's Daughter, my second view of it, because the first time I didn't like it, so let's see what I think then. I hope it's not on here, because then I'd have to give it away. Drag Me to Hell. Oh, lots of people say Drag Me to Hell. I think, yes, Night of the Living Dead did, and if I'm going through everything I've just said, pioneered a lot. But, sir, I raise you a gypsy, kind of problematic to say that, but a fucking curse-putting woman. And those scenes are just something else, and I've definitely seen Drag Me to Hell a lot more than I've seen Night of the Living Dead. I actually really love Drag Me to Hell. I think it's a great storyline, and a story that would have been told regardless of being told in this film, because it's just so compelling, and such a story when you watch that movie, you're like, this should have been told before. So I'm going to put in Drag Me to Hell. Don't kill me. I mean, you guys know I'm not much of a zombie fan anyway. But I do appreciate the pioneering, Barbara, They're Coming For You, all that kind of shit. I'm just going to put Drag Me, because that's funny. Because I dragged it. Ooh, this is where you get interesting. Friday the 13th and Razorhead. I love me a bit of surrealism. David Lynch. Yes. Friday the 13th. Don't mind the first one. I don't at all. But it is a slasher. This is where I lose everyone. Does Drag Me Ahead going to have a sequel? I don't know. Have you seen The Faculty? Yes, I love The Faculty. I've seen all of the 90s. Okay. You know what? I think I will still have to go with Friday the 13th because not my favorite David Lynch movie. And I actually have probably seen Friday the 13th more. And I do appreciate what it's done for horror. Eraserhead is a hard movie to watch as well. It's not like an easy, like, let's chuck it on. These films are completely opposite. It's actually really not a good comparison putting those ones against. Like, I can see some of them make sense putting them against each other, but this one makes no fucking sense. What do you guys think? Lynch is better, no. Eraserhead is like watching a train wreck. I love surrealism, guys, more than horror itself. But what would I choose to watch? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I would choose to watch Eraserhead more than Friday the 13th, even though I've seen Friday the 13th more. Dean, what are you saying? You're trying? Don't forget, I'm gonna bribe. Dean's trying to get fucking lunch money. Stop, Dean. I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th. I really actually don't have much justification. But it's gonna get knocked out next round, don't worry, guys. Yeah, okay, Evil Dead, Black Christmas, Canadian fucking treasure, I know that. If you're watching at home, it's on my Patreon. Shout out to your Canadian films, I guess. Black Christmas, I assume, is the original. I do think it's terrifying. I do have a review on it as well. It's a great film. Don't get me wrong. But Evil Dead, the original, and the remake, but the original, is such an amazing film, and a film that I just think is fun, scary. I love the makeup. I love the foreshadowing. And it's fucking Evil Dead. And that is it. Also, I'm just going to write Evil Dead. Who writes The Evil Dead? Also, Black Christmas can't really relate, you know, because it doesn't snow here. That's my justification. Okay, should we finish this line and then go over to the other side, and then we can meet in the middle? That might be better than going over to the other side. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I've never seen Eraserhead. Evil Dead is a classic. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff up here. What do you guys think? Should we stay? Let's stay on this side, maybe. Everyone says the other side. You're the boss. I'm just thinking maybe if we stay on this side, then when we come back, it will be like fresh, and we'll have that 1-1 to go with it. Let's break through to the other side. Okay, let's go to the other side. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this on here. Everyone also who was asking before, look, I'm gonna have to like figure out how to do this. Where can I put me on? Break on through to the other side. No, that's not working, is it? So maybe I'm just gonna have to move me this way without like fucking with my settings. That's not making any sense, is it now? How did that work before? Oh, because it's on that side. Okay, I know what I have to do now. I have to rearrange my life for you guys. Also, everyone who was asking what my favorite David Lynch film is, it's very obvious. Elephant Man, which is like one of my favorite soundtracks of all time too. So that's a thing. Oops, not above the chat box. Okay, and I'm just gonna move him. Oh no, how do I do this? Oh, there we go. Okay, and I'm gonna move me. This takes more time. I should have just stayed on the other side. And then I'm gonna move the chat box. Yeah. This is all manual hobby. And then I'm going to paint box. There we go. Everyone's seeing the new options. Everyone's gone crazy. Crowd goes wild. Okay. Maven! Holla! Love a good Nightmare Maven. Vicky! One of my favies. I can't see the questions. I feel like a dumbass. Can you see them now? Can everyone see? Once everyone says we're good to go. I'm biased because I'm Canadian. Yes, I see. What am I streaming with? OBS. Thank you, Liam. Let me know when you guys can see the other side. Can you see it? Is it working for you? All good. Okay, let's get started because it's already been an hour and we've gone through one line. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, I'm going back into paint. Hey, stop! Oh my god! Thank you so much, Dino. You need to stop though, but I appreciate it. That's really sweet of you. Dino, I'm sorry I didn't choose it though, so your bribe is too late. Okay. Okay, Nightmare on Elm Street. Hey! This is a no fucking brainer, the first one. Nightmare on Elm Street on Session 9. You guys know that Session 9 is a film that I just can't understand, and I can't understand why people love it. For me, it's just a bit boring. I try to watch it 6 times. I feel like maybe I'm watching a censored Australian version that is missing a few scenes. I get that it's vibey, but it's like too vibey for me. Like, something better happen. And then the credits roll. Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy Krueger. I actually really love Nightmare on Elm Street. Lots of people, I know I give a lot of shit to slashers because people are obsessed with them. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of Freddy. Definitely. Never heard of Session 9. I hate Session 9. Okay, a lot of people feel the same, so I'm going to stop justifying myself. Nightmare on Elm Police. There we go. Okay. Oh, Bride of Frankenstein and the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. I hate saying words that cannot pronounce in different language. Because I look like an idiot. I obviously love Bride of Frankenstein. I love Frankenstein, but I do prefer just Frankenstein's monster. And I actually think the Cabinet is really creepy, and I love the way it's shot and put together. It's more... I don't know how to explain it. I just like it better, to be honest. I know the Bride is like, you'd think that I would pick her because it's such like a figure for like, not feminism really, is it? But I just think that it was a cooler storyline, the Cabinet, and a little bit more fresh. What do you guys think? Do you think I really can't justify it that much more, but I'm trying to think of if people put two in front of me and said, you have this much time, you have to watch a film, what would you choose? And I would definitely choose that. So I'm going to put that in. Oh my god, my font keeps going crazy. I just think he looks cool as well. Like, he looks very, like, almost Slender Man-ish. Where do we go? Up here. No, here. When you put it in the wrong area. 28 Days Later on Videodrome. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, 28 Days Later is one of the zombie films that gets the exception to the rule for me. I think that film is terrifying, and the opening and closing scene are just the best. They're also working on 28 Months Later at the moment. I believe they're filming some of it in Australia. I could be very wrong about that. But Videodrome, I have seen that movie so many times. It is totally a twisted, surrealist ride. I actually really love Videodrome. I think it's really fucked up, obviously. And, but these are two really different horror subgenres, so it's hard. What do you guys think? Yeah, Cronenberg. This is probably my favorite Cronenberg, I think. 28 Days Later. See, I would have... Younger Emma would have said 28 Days Later, because that is a film that I got to see, I think, in the cinema. It was, like, lovely for me. Videodrome is a film that obviously was more technique-based, and, oh my god, the techniques in that film are insane, but technique-based in the way that it tells the story. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to have to go Videodrome. Okay, if someone would put Videodrome and 28 Days Later on DVDs in front of you, what would you guys do? Just going to check how much I'm boring all you guys. Yeah, probably a tad bit. I'm going to move it along. I would definitely pick... Too high to think, says Tom himself. Scanners. I know you guys are swaying me. I would pick 28 Days for Dean, my boyfriend, because I think that was really good. Videodrome is way out there. Fuck. It's meant to be hard, though, guys. It's meant to be hard. I'm going to have to choose Videodrome. It was my initial thought. But they're on par for me, guys. Just know that they're on par for me. And I'm so sorry. Okay. Ooh, here's a good one. Let the Right One In, and Audition. Obviously, Let the Right One In, not Let Me In, because, excuse me, why? Audition, I love this film, and I rewatch this film quite regularly, where Let the Right One In is definitely a film you watch and you let it sit with you. I am going to Sweden this year, so I'm, like, super psyched to find my little, like, vampire creature. But Audition is, like, the most sinister... classic Japanese film of a woman taking charge of her destiny. Is that a good way to put it? Romanin, you were offended? I'm sorry, Dean. What do you guys think? Let the Right One In. I do think I was more moved than by to Let the Right One In. And it did stick with me for a lot longer. And if someone asks me, like, a foreign film to recommend, I always put that in there way before I put the audition. So for that reason, that's probably a good reason to pick Let the Right One In. Is that too long? Probably too long. Let me, like, redo that. Right One. Should I just put Right One? I should just put, like, funny titles, like The Vampire One. Okay, Fright Night, Reanimator, this is a no-brainer for me. I know Fright Night is definitely a classic for a lot of people, but Reanimator has, like, an asshole dude who's trying to fuck shit up and a talking head. I love Reanimator. I love this film. Bad Emma. I love the audition, don't get me wrong, guys. This is just for fun. This is not going to seal the deal and you're never going to be able to watch all the films that I don't pick ever again. Dean walking intelligent abbreviate. I do what I want. Okay, Reanimator definitely for me. Because Fright Night is a scary film. Not scary, really, is it? It's just a fun film. But Reanimator is just perfect. Not perfect. I just like, I'm very, like, Pet Sematary-ish with that one. I feel like it's, you're bringing shit back to life. Cats. And I just love how he's an asshole. That's, like, my favorite thing. If you guys have not seen Reanimator, you have to check it out. I believe I used to own this one on VHS. Like, I got it from a thrift store, what we call op shop. Reanimator! Okay. Okay. Psycho and Raw. Once again, classic versus new age. Raw is a fan-fucking-tastic film. Psycho is Psycho. Psycho is amazing. Never get in between a man and his, I was going to say his woman, his mother. The birds in that shot are so good. Alfred Hitchcock at his best. I don't know if you guys have realized there's birds in, like, every shot. Anyway, Psycho, I love Raw, though. Raw is a great film, but it is no Psycho. It is no pioneering film, as I love to say in this live stream. Psycho every time. It is also so, like, I love Raw, and I could rewatch that maybe, like, 5 times in, like, a span of I don't know, like, in a long extended period, where Psycho I could just rewatch over and over and over, because it's, like, I don't know why I said 5 times in a long, I just mean, like, I could probably rewatch it yearly, maybe I should say that. But, Psycho I could rewatch over and over and over again if I had to, because it is a thrill to the end, and you pick up different stuff every time, and you're in Hitchcock's brain wondering how the fuck shit is going on. Okay. The Witch and Babadook. This is funny, because don't you think that these films make sense to be put up against each other, where, like, Psycho and Raw, like, didn't have a chance, really, did it? The Witch and the Babadook. Okay, The Witch is oppression at its best. It is a film that was not well received by a lot of people, but then also people who love it, love it. Babadook, on the other hand, people fucking hate this film, and I don't understand why. I actually love Babadook. It's Australian, so it's got that going for it. I love anything to do with, like, mental health in horror films as well. I feel like it's a really good way to express that and have a bigger conversation in a smaller film. The Witch is a stirring film. Don't try and watch it in your Patreon hangout. It doesn't work out, as some of my patrons will know. Definitely you need to really pay attention. The Babadook, I like it because it has dual meanings. Where I'm sure The Witch is kind of, like, straightforward. I'm going to have to choose Babadook, if you didn't see where that was going. For people who don't like Babadook, I think you should rewatch it. I think that you're watching it trying to, I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think a lot of people watched it trying to watch something that was going to be about a scary Babadook, of a scary figure, when they didn't realize the demon was, like, the demon inside the whole time. And I love films like that. It's complex. It's complex, guys. Not that The Witch isn't. The Witch is a great film. It is at its core, but you need to be in a particular mood. I mean, for both films, but particularly for The Witch, you need to be in a silent room, no one talking, really pay attention to what you're doing for it to work out. And otherwise, it falls flat on its face. It does. So for that, it's the Babadook, which is an anagram for a bad book, if you guys did not know. Yeah, Babadook is about grief, overcoming. Why do so many people dislike Babadook? I don't know. Oh, you guys are so funny. How many people do you know have a Babadook tattoo? Shut up, Felix. I think he's getting at because Keenan has a black Philip tattoo, which is one of my patrons. Okay. The Exorcist, Conjuring. This is not why you make it so easy. Why did we not mix the Babadook with the Exorcist and the Conjuring with the Witch? Then it would have been a different story. The Conjuring, let me just put this down. I don't mind the first one. I think it's great. I'm more of an Insidious gal myself, but the Conjuring, where it goes wrong is it fabricates things that I believe did not happen. This being the whole, oh god, my stomach. Ed and Lorraine Warren. Is it Ed? Ed Warren? Yeah, I think so. I don't believe them. I don't believe them for a fucking second. I think that they made a lot of shit up, and I don't like their attitude. The Exorcist is one of my favorite films, so now I've cut down The Conjuring, which is a fun film. Nothing's wrong with The Conjuring. I do like a little bit of The Nun. Nothing wrong with, I'm very excited to see The Nun. But The Exorcist is, when people say that The Exorcist is overrated, it actually blows my mind. Because I've seen this film so many times, and I remember being a child and my mum being like, I'm so scared to see The Exorcist. And so I was like, I'm not going to see The Exorcist till I'm 15. Because I thought it was going to scare me so much. This is how much I was into horror movies when I was young. Watched it at a sleepover party for the first time. Scared the fuck out of us, especially when she runs down the stairs. And then from there, I just started loving the story. And every time I watch it, I pick up something new. And it is just a solid fucking film, and I don't understand why people don't like it. Like, the girl comes down and pisses her pants in front of a party. Like, what is more terrifying? Just kidding. I just love it. And I love anything like religious themed as well. Because religion is a theme. Okay, and so I'm done justifying The Exorcist. Some of it does not need justification at all. Can you hear my stomach going off? That's really not good. Hope you can't. Okay, The Exorcist isn't real either, Emma. Yeah, but it doesn't pretend to be real, is my ish. Actually, it is real. It's based on a true story. Girl. The Exorcist is actually based on it happened to a dude, though, isn't it? So, how are we going, everyone? It's hard to keep up. I can hear my dog moving outside, though. Jean, you can come in and say hi if you'd like. I'm sure people would love to see your face. And Gromit. But Gromit's crazy. She walks up and down the stairs like a spider, based on a true story. So it's like The Conjuring is based on a true story. Don't give me that. Okay, Alien and Hush. What I like about these two films put up together is they're both very silent films. Hush had a few plot holes. Let me start there. When you live in a house and you're deaf, you hear vibrations a lot more. You know your surroundings, you know what's going on, you're very aware. You know, when they kill one sensory, you're very aware of the other one. They get hypersensitive of the others. Does that make sense? Oh my god, there's so many aliens going on and I love it. I didn't realise that was the connection. I was like, what are we talking about aliens for? So Hush I felt like was an overrated film. Alien on the hand, Sigourney Weaver at her best. Ghostbusters. But I love a good female, I guess it's female on female really with the Alien, but I love this film, and it's completely rewatchable. Face huggers are my thing. I was going to get a face hugger background for my, a cover for my phone. I think I might still. Anyway, side note, Alien. I feel like I'm getting better at justifying some of these. It depends what film it is. Sometimes it's hard. Oh, Freaks and Frankenstein. This is a hard one because I actually really love Freaks. Getting so excited. It's so interesting when you go back and you read about Freaks. Obviously, I did oh, fuck, what was the guy's name? It did the, guys, someone tell me what the Real Faces of Horror I did on the person in Freaks. Schlitzy? It was my first Real Faces of Horror. Yeah, one of us, Google Gobble. I say that all the time at work when someone joins my team. One of us. Yeah, it's so interesting when you go back and listen and read up some stuff about what happened and who the actual cast was and how disturbed people were by this film. It's insane. Also, like, there's parts that are meant to be missing and no one will ever see the original film as it was intended. Such an interesting backstory. Obviously, American Horror Story Freak Show is my favorite series, and it is because of the coloration, the, what do you call it? The connection, I should say, between, we need some water in a second, the connection between Freaks, the movie, and the TV series. It has a lot of similar things. Pepper is meant to be based on Schlitzy. I like it. Anyway, plug it up. We're going to Carrie. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. But Frankenstein's monster, something that I've always identified with it. I have a fucking tattoo of it. I like Frankenstein's monster, and I like most of the Universal monsters because of the fact that they are loners, which Freaks is kind of about as well. But they're loners, and I'm such a loner, and I can identify with that character. I'm gonna have to choose Frankenstein. I just wanted to give my roundup about Freaks and how much I love Freaks, because that's a thing. Oh, and when you spell Frankenstein with a G. I'm just gonna put Frank, because it's too long anyway. Okay. Such a good boyfriend. What is he saying? Definitely do. I took the hint. Oh, you're going to get some water for me. No, you come and say hi. You should come and bring Gromit in. There is a seat next to the door, just so you know. Okay, Carrie and the Others. Oh my god, Devil's Backbone is here as well. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'm just seeing them now. Okay, Carrie and the Others. I love the Others. I love, why am I mind blanking? Australian royalty, red hair. Oh my god, why am I going crazy? Someone say her name. Nicole Kidman. Sorry, it took me a second, but I got her. Love Nicole Kidman, love her to death, but I've seen, and I love the Others, I really do. But I do feel like it has a couple of flaws, and Carrie is all-time baby. Like, Stephen King, also, like, I just love the fucking Psycho Mother, to be honest. And I rewatch this film like every year. Maybe twice a year. I don't know if I have to justify that anymore. Read the book, love it. Carrie. Okay, Rosemary's Baby and The Cabin in the Woods. Dino, I know what you're going to pick. Your favorite film of all time is Rosemary's Baby. What is everyone else saying? The spelling is tough. Did I spell something wrong? I'm just seeing what everyone said. Okay. Cabin in the Woods. Great film. New age. Played with the genre. Had some little Easter eggs in there. Very entertaining and clever, yes, as someone say. But Rosemary's Baby, like, it actually is no competition for me. Yes, Pulaski, problematic as fuck, but Rosemary's Baby is actually a fucking freaky tale for any female, really, as well. When you, like, you're raped and the demon is put inside of you, I'm pretty sure that is, like, horror itself. And I love, it's kind of like the unsane thing, which I haven't seen the film yet, it's not out here, but constantly trying to figure out if you are sane or not, or is it after you? Yes, I agree with you, irate. So Rosemary's Baby is the clear winner for me. Rosemary's Baby. Baby. It's going to be too long. Who could see that coming? Okay, let me try again. Rosemary. Interpol, anyone? Okay. Phantasm and Devil's Backbone. For me, Phantasm, a lot of people quite terrified of that. I'm not actually, I don't think it's, can everyone see that? Oh yeah, cool, it's all on your screen. I actually don't think it's a classic for me. It's a good film, but I'd put like Puppet Master and stuff ahead of it. Films that people don't even put ahead of that. Devil's Backbone is a terrifying tale. And it's Del Toro, right? Let me double check. I did say that, but Devil's. Hey, we got a visitor. Do you want me to let you in, or you got it? Do you want to come in or not?
I'll come in later.
Okay. I just gotta get some water.
You've got like 8 hours to go to the other person.
It will go down quickly. Dean didn't want to say hi. Okay, thank you for the water. Okay. Did someone answer that? It is Devil's Backbone is Del Toro, right? Yes. Should I see how many people are on here? Okay, so if you guys haven't seen The Devil's Backbone, I don't really know what to say to you, but it is an amazing film, and it definitely stayed with me a lot longer. It is a true romantic ghost tale, and I love romantic ghost tale. That is why my name is Spooky Astronauts. So for that, you want to come say hi? Huh? You need my headphones? Okay, thanks. I just need to shut you out.
Hey, Dino.
Bring Grumman in here. Okay, thank you. Okay. For that reason, I'm just going to have to go with Devil's Backbone. It stayed with me so much longer than Phantasm. And I feel like Phantasm is more of a scary thing. I should probably just write Backbone, hey? A scary thing if you're a child when you watch it, because, like, I don't know, scary old man. Okay, Jaws and The Descent. Ooh, this is a good one because I'm kind of on par with these. Jaws, terrifying, but I'm also not really scared of sharks because I live in Australia. But The Descent is an actual terrifying film that I rewatch, and I love this film. And people are probably going to be really mad with me, but I probably preferred The Descent. It's a film that I recommend the most. Jaws is a great film, don't get me wrong. It's an absolutely amazing film. You're going to need a bigger boat, and I don't know, it is terrifying, I guess, but it worked better in the time it was released. It was more of a scare tactic then. The Descent is always scary. Like, that scene, I'm sorry if anyone hasn't seen it, that scene when they hack the friend, also those things down in the holes clicking, yeah. Not me very early in the morning. No, so I'm going to have to go with The Descent. I hope that's alright, guys. How many... I'm spelling Descent wrong. That doesn't look right to me, but sure. Okay. How many creatures have you ever killed someone? Jaws is fun as fuck. I agree. I love Jaws. Don't get me wrong. Okay, Hellraiser the Wailing. No! No! Hellraiser, Jesus Wept. All about that life. I could watch that film all day. It has so many terrifying, weird aspects and so many, like, sinister... If you guys... The Wailing? Hellraiser is boring. Wow. I'm surprised by that. Audio keeps going in and out. Is that me? Oh, okay. That audio is your fault. Sorry, hang on one second. Okay. Whoa, what's going... How would you... Oh, Dean, put on my fucking Bluetooth headphones. Turn it off and keep it off.
Turned it off.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Can you hear me? Sorry, Dean took my Bluetooth headphones and turned them on. I'm sorry, guys. What a rude biatch. Okay. That's why. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry, Dean fucked that up. He took my headphones and turned them on. They're connected to this computer, so it would have connected them on. Okay, Hellraiser and the Wailing. Where was I? Um, you're in trouble. Yes, you are. No, you're fine. Okay, Hellraiser and the Wailing. The Wailing is definitely more of an adventure drama, slow burn horror, where Hellraiser is like fucking to the point. But would I pick Hellraiser over The Wailing? The Wailing is like I think it was rated one of my best movies of like 2016 or 2015. So it's hard to know. I'm not mad, but I'm not mad, I swear. Okay. So, oh, fuck. I've definitely seen Hellraiser more than The Wailing. If you put those two in front of me, I'd probably watch The Wailing though. I like them even. Is that hard to say? I'm going to choose Hellraiser. I'm just not going to... I really like The Wailing, but Hellraiser is like fave as well. Okay. The Thing and Inside. Inside is a terrifying French film about a woman getting stabbed when she's pregnant. I love that film. It's not a bad film. It's the pregnancy film I allow. I allow one pregnancy film from each 5 years. So many pregnancy films about people trying to cut someone's baby out of their chest. Stop. But The Thing is a terrifying movie and something that has captivated audiences for generations. What am I saying? I did try to read the book that The Thing's based on, and it's like nonsense. It's like back and forth science fiction, like extreme complex. I did not get it. But The Thing is definitely more of a terrifying, sinister, slow burn. Inside is a great film, but I don't think it's anything original to bring to the table. It's a pregnant woman. But it is the best pregnant woman in the film. That and, whatchamacallit from Previl, what was the film? Prevenge. Those are the good ones. But I would definitely pick The Thing. Sorry if you can hear people walking by. There's a window up there. I'm underground. Okay. Let's just keep on this side because we're going to have to move everything back together. And let's just go from here. Okay. Now we're getting down to the nitty gritty, guys. It only took us a year. Okay. Nightmare on Elm Street. Wait. Here we go. Okay. So we go The Cabinet of Dr. Calgary. That's like a place in Canada. I feel like I'm saying that wrong every time I say it. I probably am. I always say it wrong. And thank you for coming, Xeno Puppy. I'm sorry it went for so long. I didn't expect it to be this long so far. Nightmare on Elm Street and Cabinet. Nightmare on Elm Street. What do you guys think? Nightmare is definitely... When you write nightmare as 2 fucking words, because me too. If I wrote it again as 2 words, okay, good. Okay, it's a little bit easier now. Okay, Videodrome and Let the Right One In. I would definitely choose Let the Right One In. Because I've already justified why I like them. And I feel like those categories were so vast, but now while I'm putting my faves up against each other, it's a little bit easier. Right. One. I feel like everyone's going to agree with these so far anyway. Reanimator and Psycho. This is hard. I would probably rewatch... Oh, fuck. This is a hard one. This is a really hard one because for me, they're kind of on par. I love Reanimator. I love that movie so much. But I do like Psycho, and I like a lot of different aspects in that film compared to Reanimator. It's definitely chilling. It's definitely got a different, complete vibe. It's vibey, where Reanimator is like a quick kind of fun film. So I'm going to have to go with Psycho. Oh, when I spell Psycho wrong. Did I spell Psycho wrong the first time? No. Maybe I'm just like looking at it for too long. Okay, that was easy. Ish. Reanimator is so good though, don't get me wrong. Okay, Babadook and The Exorcist, that's easy for me. Exorcist every time. Babadook is hard to stand up for, to be honest, anyway. But I love The Exorcist. Alien and Frankenstein. For me personally, it is definitely Frankenstein. But I do love the Alien. I do love Alien. I just I even though Sigourney Weaver's Ripley, I believe, I obviously would relate more to her than Frankenstein's monster, you'd think. I actually relate to Frankenstein's monster so much. And that is a film that I'll rewatch till the end. But Alien is a great film. I'm going against everyone here. I'm going with Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein's monster means more to me than you know. Franken. I'm putting him down as Franken now. He's getting more of... Oh, shit. He won. How did that happen? Oh, no. I slipped. Oh, I've got water on the keyboard. That's what's going on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Whoa, my thing is spazzing out. Did you see that? Frankenstein won. Okay, go against the grain. Oh, shit. Okay, it keeps moving. Sorry, guys. Okay. Carrie and Rosemary's Baby. No! No. This is a hard one for me, but I'm going to have to go with... Everyone's going Rosemary's. I'm going to go with Carrie because I've seen it... I've probably seen them on par, to be honest. I just like a lot of aspects. Who doesn't love John Travolta as a baddie? Like, I just love John Travolta, to be honest. I do love Rosemary's Baby, don't get me wrong, but if there was a fight, Carrie would win. Like, literally. Like, she is evil. She's also, like, a more complex character. That is my reasoning. Okay, Backbone, Devil's Backbone and Descent. The Descent will win for me. I just think it's more terrifying. Definitely two really different stories, but I do think it's a modern classic. And nothing wrong with The Devil's Backbone, though. Nothing wrong with these films, guys. I've already picked them. They've already won once. They just can't win at the end. So I'm just going to write Descent because we're getting tighter space here. Okay. Hellraiser and The Thing, not a question for me. Hellraiser every time. I do love The Thing, but Hellraiser is just Jesus wept. But just like, as I said, all the characters in that film are just so interesting and intense. This is splitting people. It's getting down to the nitty gritty. Look how fast this is now. It's so much easier. Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, Nightmare, let the right one in. Nightmare on Elm Street versus Let the Right One In. I would initially Nightmare on Elm Street would be my pick. Just because it's such a classic and like dreams, and I actually think it's fucked. This is rigged. Rosemary's Baby wins, says the Late Late Horror Show. Thank you, Dino. I'm like, just erase it all and put it in the middle. It's hard for me. Let the Right One In is such a great film, and such a film that I recommend to people, obviously, because Nightmare on Elm Street is so hyped. Now what would Kanye do? Am I on the right tap of the camera? Yes, good. Okay. What do you guys think? Nightmare on Elm Street. I guess my reasoning for this pick would be because it's more of the genre, would be Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, but I really don't feel like... No, you know what, guys? I have to do it. Let the Right One In. Everyone hates me. Nobody likes me. Going to the garden to eat worms. It will not win the next round, though. I'm pretty sure. But it just, for me, it's just such a beautiful movie. And my foreign horror film, everyone hates me now. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. I did it. I changed it. Everyone's so mad at me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not American. Just remember that. Kanye's disappointed. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Do your own, though. You're welcome to do it yourself. And definitely tag me in it when you post it, because I'd love to see your pics. Okay, so Psycho and The Exorcist. This is actually hard. No, it's not. What do you guys think I'm going to pick? It's very obvious to me. What is the film? I've definitely watched this film more than the other film. And although they're both amazing horror films, I fucking love that film. I want to see what everyone else says. Sorry, Christina. Yes. Oh, Psycho. You think I'm going to put Psycho? No, I'm going to pick The Exorcist. Because The Exorcist is fucking scary. No, I'm kidding. I love Psycho. Don't get me wrong. Psycho is one 2 tiers. So it's not, I don't hate the film. I love the film. I prefer Birds. But there you are. Frankenstein and Carrie. I'm going to pick Carrie again. Because I love Frankenstein's monster and everything he represents. But Carrie also represents the exact same thing. And she's a woman. Okay, no. I've just seen Carrie so many times and I just love the story. I love that it opens to a period scene. Tell me what other film will ever do that. Carrie and Stephen King, you know. I've got to be true to my man. Okay. Hope I'm doing this right. Tell me if I'm doing it wrong with this tier thing. Okay. Descent and Hellraiser. Both about evil things that live downstairs. But Hellraiser for me is just such an amazing film that just is full of horror. Descent is also, though, to be honest. They're quite on par, but I would say if Hellraiser and The Descent, it would just be like this. So for that reason, I'm going to choose Hellraiser. I do love The Descent, though. But Hellraiser is like one of those films where a lot of people hype it up, like this American film, and you're like, yeah, but it's actually amazing. So, okay. Let the Right One in an Exorcist. The Exorcist is fucking king of that for me. Just more of a terrifying classic story. Let the Right One in. Kudos to you. You came quite far in this race. Okay, Carrie and Hellraiser. What would I pick if I was on a desert island and I had out of Carrie and Hellraiser? Hellraiser's going to win the whole thing. No, it's not actually, because I would definitely pick Carrie. Carrie has, although Hellraiser is a fucking entertaining watch and it has won 3 tiers in, Carrie is just a film that is very relatable to a lot of people. High school, not a great place. Has different aspects, has a religious mother, has the awful kids, has her fucking superpowers on the side, where Hellraiser is, although it has some really interesting characters, it's quite straightforward. So I feel like Carrie is more of a complex situation, and yeah, I'm for that. Okay, down to the nitty gritty, sir. Exorcist and Carrie. Fuck. This is actually quite hard. Initially, I do want to go with The Exorcist. Fuck me. I just keep thinking of the ghost in the background in the kitchen when it flashes up. What would you guys pick? Everyone is probably really bummed out by this because everyone hates The Exorcist. I love Carrie, as you've seen. I don't know how to keep saying this, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But The Exorcist is just wow, and Linda Blair is amazing in that film. Remember when everyone thought that like it was real and that like the kid in it like actually had like some kind of fucking heart attack, died or some shit on the set? I don't know. I do love Carrie though. I love her so much. What a weird woman. But they both have religious themes as well. But I'm going to have to go with The Exorcist. Stir in the pot. There's such a special place for exorcism in my heart. Wow, guys. It's a hard one, though. I would say it was like, they are on par for me. So it's not, yeah. Okay, let's go over to the other side. So I'm just going to move everything I can. Okay, chat box, paint. Okay. I'm just going to move everything quickly. And click them down a little bit. Okay. Okay, and we're back at it. Okay. Whew. This is a lot. I feel like it jumped when we got to the next bit. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Halloween and the Birds, for me, it's no question. Americans hate me. Americans hate me. It's like that, I can't even think of what the meme is, you know. Doctor's hater. So I'm going to have to go with the Birds. I'm sorry, guys. Don't hate me. The birds birthed a lot of my film taste. Halloween, although it was a great film, this is what makes you and I very different people. I love you guys. I love you guys. It is good. Oh, wait, is the birds... Oh, yeah, someone said the birds question mark. And I was like, wait, am I doing this wrong? Okay. American Werewolf and Get Out. For me, it's no question. I love the animals, hey. American Werewolf. I love Get Out. I think it's a great movie, and I think it did so much things for horror. But American Werewolf is just a classic in my eyes, and personally, this is a personal fucking thing, I would just have to choose it because I just love the tale of friendship. Love a good tale of friendship in a horror movie. You guys know this. Okay, Girl Walks Home Alone at Night, Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs, I told you why. Silence of the Lambs is a 10 out of 10 film every time. So I think Silence of the Lambs is going to win. I said that from the start because why would you put that on the list? Like, Silence of the Lambs is always going to be a thing. Whoa, Kevin Cooper, maybe you can get fucked, eh? That might help you. Silence of the Lambs is the best. Okay. Dead Alive, The Shining. Okay, this is definitely on par for me, believe it or not, because I am a huge fan of New Zealand horror movies. Like, huge. Peter Jackson, numero uno. Like, love him. The Shining, love the movie. Jack Nicholson, psychopath. Great movie. Great fucking movie. Obviously, it's iconic. I hate that these films are up against each other. I wish one of them could make it further. If I was going to have to pick out of The Shining and Dead Alive, I'm going to do the foreign horror thing. And I'm choosing Dead Alive. Only because Dead Alive brought... The Shining is a great film, but it's a great story, and I assume the book and the story is more powerful than the movie. The idea of it is more powerful. I love the movie, don't get me wrong. But Dead Alive as a movie is just amazing. And I think it's very underrated. That's what I want to say. I want to say it's underrated. That was hard, guys. I kind of want to go with The Shining, but I'm going to go with Dead Alive. Baby girl, what is you doing? I knew this would happen. Peter Jackson is like a king. If you've never seen Heavenly Creatures, you need to watch that as well. Wickman Mars. Sir, are you trying to... Like, we don't even have to have this conversation, guys. Martyrs. We know Martyrs is my life. I'm sorry about the Dead Alive Shining thing, guys. I take it back. No, I love The Shining. It's actually hurting my feelings a little bit. Oh, guys, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going back on my word. I think I'm going to have to, like, delete this, and I don't know how to do that, so I'm just going to have to, like, cut that out. When you make a poor decision... I'm going with The Shining, guys, because I've seen The Shining so many more times. They're on par, is my point. They're on par. Fucking curveball there. Okay, Suspiria and Poltergeist. Suspiria every time. These are quite similar in their feels, their feelings for me. Coloring-wise, not really, actually. I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe more that they're, like, very contrasty films. And they move along in a similar manner. But Suspiria has the soundtrack of the gods and the color palette of the gods. So, am I spelling it right? Suspiria. So I am picking that. Because technical aspects. Dean, no, don't go back. No. Okay. Dean, I love Dead Alive. Stop doing this to me. I just love them both so much. Stop. No, you're swaying me. Stop. Okay, I'm letting it go. Scream, Drag Me to Hell. People really want to pick Drag Me to Hell. Suspiria considered torture porn? Not at all. Scream. Every day. Dean has not seen Scream. So there you go. If anyone wants to fucking come at me for Dead Alive, aka my boyfriend in the chat, Dean Cox, excuse me, you have not seen Scream. So back the fuck off. You guys can make fun of him because I'm trying to make him watch it with me. So, Scream. Drag Me to Hell and Scream, how can you compare the two? Love Drag Me to Hell. It won one tier. And I'm subscribing, Emma. I'm sorry, guys. This is not meant to offend you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Go back and change Dead Alive. Stop, guys. Stop. Everyone's getting really mad at Tina. Scream is nostalgic, but Drag Me to Hell is nostalgic as fuck. Okay. Friday the 13th and Evil Dead. For me, this is straightforward. I'm not a huge Friday the 13th fan. I appreciate the film, but Evil Dead for me is just so killer, literally. And has more like, what do you call it? Possession. I love Possession. Okay, moving on. I like how everyone's like, the next one's hard. I'm like, it's not hard at all. That was not hard for me. Okay. The Birds, American Werewolf in London. American Werewolf in London definitely wins for me. Who thought that American Werewolf would get this far? Not me. Not I. I just relate more to American Werewolf. I'm more of a modern gal. I love The Birds. Don't get me wrong. I always say this. I love it. Don't get me wrong. But American Werewolf is more of a film that I would suggest to people as well. Okay. I believe that's meant to say The Shining. See, this is the thing. Dead Alive and The Shining, it didn't matter anyway. They didn't have a chance because they're up against Silence of the fucking Lambs. So it didn't matter, guys. The thing is, it didn't matter. That was my Meryl Streep impersonation. I'm going to go with Silence of the Lambs because superior. I don't know, it's hard. You guys don't understand how much I love that film. Okay, Martyrs and Suspiria. Martyrs, baby fave. At this point, what is this? I'll just stop talking. Martyrs, if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. All of these films that are on my tiers right now, Werewolf, Silence of the Lambs, and Martyrs, if you haven't seen them, you need to. Also, Dead Alive. Gonna let you finish, but Dead Alive is one of the best horror movies of all time. Funny thing. But watch Scream and get back to me, sir. Okay. Scream and Evil Dead. This is hard, but a film that I've definitely watched more, and I'm a 90s kid, so I'm gonna have to go with Scream. And that will hurt all of your souls a lot, but I really do love Evil Dead. Like, do I have to convince you anymore? Scream is just... Gail Weathers is like one of my favorite people of all time. And that's part of the reason I really love Dean's last name, because it's Courtney Cox, Gail Weathers. Everyone's pretty mad at this one, but I'm sorry, guys. I love it. I love it so much. Gail Weathers, Rose McGowan, Neve Campbell. Can't go wrong. Okay, Silence of the Lambs, Werewolf. Let's pretend like this wasn't hard. Okay, like this was hard, sorry. Silence Lambs. Sir. Okay. Martyrs, Scream. Woo-wee! I would pick Martyrs. Would you pick Martyrs? This is getting down to the nitty-gritty, guys. It's not, actually. I know who's going to win. Have you predicted it too? Can you guys see this far? Okay, good. You can just see it. So Martyrs is definitely going to go in there. Just because Martyrs is a film that I would recommend to everyone. It changed my life. Scream is also an amazing film, but it did not change my life in the same regards. So, I'm sorry, guys. This is why everyone should do it themselves as well. Okay, are we in the middle? Okay, I'm just going to slightly adjust this. We're coming to a close, guys. It was on the 2-hour mark. I knew we'd be able to do it by 2 hours. Okay, I feel like I'm still out of focus. That's alright. Okay. Okay, Silence of the Lambs, Martyrs. Let me know if you think that you know what I'm going to write. Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs is just like the best all-rounder film of all time. So I'm going to have to go with Silence of the Lambs and The Exorcist. Okay, this is where it all comes down. This is actually quite hard, to be honest. And we've come so far, guys, in the last hour and 49 minutes. It's almost 10 o'clock, and I'm losing my mind. I love Silence of the Lambs. I think it's the best all-round film, one of the best all-round films of all time. Silence of the Lambs and Fight Club. The Exorcist, on the other hand, is one of the most terrifying horror films of all time, and I don't care what people say about Veronica. The Exorcist is actually so fucking good. I want to watch it right now. If someone was to give me The Exorcist and Silence of the Lambs, and I had to choose one to take to a desert island? Is there a desert island? An isolated island? An island. Sorry if you can hear that. What would I take? Would I take Silence of the Lambs, or would I take Exorcist? What do you guys think? What would you? Tell me what you would choose. Emma always says Martyrs is her favorite. Martyrs is my favorite, but Silence of the Lambs is the best. Martyrs is my favorite horror movie. One of my favorite horror movies. Rosemary's Baby. Dino, you're so funny. I'm going to put Rosemary's Baby just in here for a second, just so we can pretend. Everyone's bribing me. Thank you, Scuba Steve. I'm going to put Rosemary's Baby in here just because Dino has given so much to this thing. But thank you, Steve. That's really sweet. I'm just going to put it here for a second, just so Dino can experience what it would have been if he would have won. So, Dino, bask in this moment before I delete it. Okay, it's gone. Vincent Price wins. Yeah, that is very true. Okay, Scuba Steve, you're swaying me then. I'm kidding. What should I do, guys? I'm actually torn because Silence of the Lambs, I wouldn't even say is a horror movie. No, I would say it's a horror movie. There's been a lot more horrific movies that are known as horror movies, but I do think that it has more of a thriller aspect, where The Exorcist is a pure horror film. So that's where I'm getting tied up on this. So let me hear some reasons. I want some actual reasons in the chat. How you got 200 characters? I want the most convincing answer of which one I should choose. I really do. Based on horror, I go with The Exorcist. So that's the thing. I'm going to make this chat box a little bit bigger so that we can definitely see all of your beautiful answers. Dead Alive wins all! Mike. Hey, people wouldn't even got Dead Alive that far, but like, I don't think that a lot of people even appreciate Dead Alive. Scary sounds. It's like picking between which you prefer to drive, a truck or a unicycle. You don't know my life. Team, stop. Lambs appeals to more people because of its characters. They're very different films. One is a serial killer, and one is, oh my god, but when he like bites that guy's face off and like, one is serial killer, one is the most scariest possession tale of all time. Silence of the Lambs is suspense, but horror also needs to be more real. The Exorcist is scary, but I always feel it just a tiny bit removed from the actual horror because effects and whatnot. Exorcist still holds up. Both hold up. This is my ish. When The Exorcist came out, it became an icon not only to the horror genre, but to movies in general. Very true. Exorcist is funnier. One thing The Exorcist does has going for it is it does have a better score. So, I mean, that's good. I need a shout out, please. Hey, Brie Bro Briggs. I didn't say that right. Brie and Bro Riggs. Which are the worst sequels? I don't really put the Silence of the Lambs with like Hannibal because it really started at Manhunt, which is before Silence of the Lambs. Silence of the Lambs is kind of like a remake, so I don't really include that. Silence won an award. I'm pretty sure The Exorcist won an award too. What do we think, guys? I wish I could have a poll in the chat. Lambs won an award, wins awards Anthony Hopkins, but it can be a bit hammy. Mindhunter was great. Manhunter. Overall, horror needs to be Exorcist. Exorcist actually used a cold room for the breathe scenes. Yeah, those are fucking scary. You guys are swaying me back and forth. Love Both to Death by the Silences. You know what I should do? Dean and I do this all the time. We flip a coin, and then we decide... Dean, do you have a coin that you can run in here real quick? We flip a coin, and then once you flip the coin, you realize what you actually wanted the answer to be. It's like a placebo kind of... Not a placebo, but you know what I mean? You flip a coin, Thank you for coming, bringing Bro Briggs. It's not his name. And when you flip a coin, that's when you figure out what you truly wanted in your subconscious. Exorcist was a film that finally scared me as a kid. People passed out in the hospital during The Exorcist. I love this. Coin flip. Dean, bring the coin, please. I'm not going to flip my phone. Waiting for a second. We'll wait. Okay, what's your gut saying, Mark? See, this is what, I don't know what my gut says. My gut says I love Silence of the Lambs, and my gut says I love The Exorcist. It's like torn in half. Dean, are you bringing me a coin? I don't think he is. Dean, are you listening? He's lolling. Dean, bring a coin. Whoa, Dean's not in the house. The call is coming from outside the house. Where are you, Dean? My fucking fur fell off. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, he's not in the house. Okay, flip a bottle. What if I haven't got anything in here that's going to flip evenly? Oh my god, you know what I do have? How full circle's that? This is actually for a giveaway. Well, I can't really give it away after I flipped it. What? This is stupid. I'm going to get a coin in 1 second. Okay. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry for the mishap. Okay. This is a coin. What did I even pick up? Skyline. Oh, I think we got this. Okay, this is a New Zealand souvenir coin. So New Zealand for... Okay, New Zealand for Silence of the Lambs. And Exorcist for... Oh, this is from Rotorua. Rotorua is Exorcist. Okay. The coin isn't the win, by the way. The coin is to show me what I actually really want. Rotorua was Exorcist. I don't know what I want. Exorcist. Exorcist, Silence of the Lambs. Which is the best film? Which is the best film? Which film do I like the most? I feel the same way about this. Guess what I'm writing? I'm so sorry. I love The Exorcist so much. This was really hard for me, guys. I really wanted The Exorcist to win, but I can't justify putting The Exorcist above Silence of the Lambs. I really can't, because The Silence of the Lambs is a perfect film. And there's no such thing as a perfect film, but alas, here it is. And it is, The Exorcist is a perfect film as well. Don't get me wrong. Oh no, should I pick The Exorcist? But I have to. The storyline, the way it carries, it's an amazing film. The Exorcist, so I'm saying like they're par. I just have to pick one that's better, and overall aspect-wise, this one is better. So I love you all so much, and I'm really sorry for you guys probably fucking hate me after all this. But Silence of the Lambs has won. Silence of the Lambs has won. Get back to just me. And I'll try and bring the chat box back up. There we go. Silence of the Lambs has won, and I'm terribly fucking sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I just want to say thank you to... I'm trying to like make this so it like covers that bit of the screen, but it's so big. Okay. I just want to say thank you. This is really awkward. Give me 1 more second. I want to say thank you to everyone. Thanks, Scuba Steve. That's really sweet of you. I just really want to say thank you to everyone for being here. And I'm sorry again. I'm just going to move back to the Save Horror because this is really annoying me. Okay, I like how I've got the chat here. I want to thank everyone for being here and for appreciating or respecting my opinion. The coin was to check which one I liked the most, but you can't put your fate in a coin. They've really got to take this Silence of the Lambs off that list, to be honest. With me, like, this is how I feel. No, because it's going to win every time. It's such a good movie. I'm so glad that you guys came and joined me, and thank you so much for all the super chats. Like, I really did not expect that. I'm going to save this with all of its glory. How do I save it? File. Save as completed, and I'll put this up on my Facebook, but please go to savehorror.com and download your own. Also follow them on Twitter. When you post yours, it might be best to post it on, I'll put this up on my Facebook, but I'll also put it up on Twitter. And if you just at me, and then also at Save Horror, just to let them know that you've done it, because I think they take them all into consideration for the actual winner, which it's always going to be Nightmare on Elm Street or Halloween, but I go against the grain, and they didn't stand a chance really for me, so that was quite fun. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It's 10 o'clock on the bang on the dot here, so it's been 2 hours. Thank you for staying up late, everyone who came. I'm sorry that Grommet's not here. Dean and Grommet must have gone out to get food. Oh, Dean says wait until he gets home. Okay, we can keep chatting for a sec. How far away are you? So we're just going to wait for a second until Dean gets back. Disappointed with the outcome, but still enjoyed this. This is why it's each to their own, guys. This is just meant to be fun. This is meant to be your own personal judgment, and just because I like a film better than another film that you may like doesn't mean that it is a better film. It's all personal. Don't get too offended. Don't unsubscribe. Hang with me for 1 second, because Dean's going to make an appearance, and so is my dog, if you'd like to see my dog. And I hope you guys all had fun. That was a lot. So I do giveaways. I'm trying to do more giveaways on my Instagram. So if you want to win this amazing movie over Brain Dead, check that out. Ooh. You've been drinking at home. If you guys have any questions that you want me to answer right now, maybe we can do a either or. If you guys want to write any in there, films that weren't mentioned in the Save Horror, or films that you would like to see the combination between, please put them in and I'll answer them. Sorry, I like Scream so hard. Usually don't agree on reviews. Glad to see you love Scream, says Carnage Candy. I love Scream. I think Scream is amazing. And I'm a 90s gal. Do you know what is funny though? If Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer were in there, I would pick I Know What You Did Last Summer, because that's how fucked up my taste is. Jennifer Love Hewitt every time though. Hosted by loose subscribers. I didn't even check how much I had before I started. I probably should have. Let's check now where we're at. Thank you so much for everyone for coming though, because I don't do these that often because it's so stressful, but this has been really fun and you guys have put my mind at ease. Bumpy start, but that's fine. Wow, okay. I've hit 11,500 guys. Well, I'm 11,512, but I've hit the 500 mark, which is amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Like, I have had such a weird year with like the Veronica thing going so viral, not viral, but you know, like getting so many views that it's really helped my channel out, and it's so unexpected. So I never know what I'm going to get each day. So it's so lovely. Okay, Glasgow or Edinburgh? Edinburgh every time. Although, are you from Glasgow? I love Edinburgh. Edinburgh's like Dean and I's like favorite place. If we could live anywhere else than Perth, Edinburgh. I don't know if that story was for me. Okay, that thing was for me. Oh, thank you so much. Is that Venom? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. What am I about? IMB Media says, what am I about you most, Emma, is that you're a decisive person. I'm so indecisive, and I think that was a joke. 90s are the best, everything, movies, music, video games, cartoons. So many people who were born before the 90s hate the 90s, and it's so funny. Everyone's like, you're so young. I had a comment the other day saying that this movie is great if you have an IQ of 12, which is how old you are. Dude, I'm only 30. But also, I can like what I want. Sorry. I'm sorry I was born when I was born. I think I hit the door. I think The Strangers could have been on that list. I don't know how well The Strangers would have done, to be honest. You should eat the whole bowl of candy corn for picking Silence of the Lambs. I will never eat that. It will go off. It will rot. It will die. Okay. You got to turn that off if you're coming in here because I can't hear myself. Dean's coming in. I don't want to hear myself. Who's wearing his raincoat? Oh, jeez. Is it raining outside?
A little bit.
Gromit, come here. Gromit's wearing his raincoat, so you guys have to see Gromit. Grommy. Aww. Thank you. Aww. Look at, oh. He's so cute. See, that was worth waiting for, guys. Oh, do you want to come say hi?
Yes.
So there's Dean. He's never seen Scream before.
No. And it was funny because I've actually not seen Granddad either. So.
You have, haven't you?
No.
Did you not watch it with? Oh, you're such a jerk. I thought you watched it with me.
Just stirring. You know?
Yeah, stirring the pot. Thank you so much, Kristen, for the super chat. That's so sweet. Sorry, ask me, Emma, but I don't remember the music track you used. It was called Papa or something like that. I don't remember. Sorry, it would have been a couple of years ago, but I'll try and look it up. If it's called Papa, it's probably on YouTube. But look how cute Gromit is. Everyone, just let's focus on this beautiful face.
Oh, Grommy.
Tap focus, but there you go. Grommy. Oh.
$5 for Dean to see Scream.
I'll make him watch it. We have to. Maybe we can do
a live stream when we watch it.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Okay. How cute. You suck. You suck. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, guys. I am going to leave it at that. Thank you for everyone for the super chats. I'm going to leave it with Gromit's face in the end as well. Dean, watch Screen. Looking at cool. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much, guys. Not very often I see someone with a beard longer than mine. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with us. What would you have chosen? I would have chosen Silence of the Lambs too. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute with his little rain jacket. What is this? Coffee? Did you spill coffee on him?
Coffee.
Okay, I'm going to go have breakfast, but I really appreciate you guys all coming here, and let's talk very soon. Stay spooky. Review coming out tomorrow. Blackcoat's Daughter, my second time watching it. Did I love it? Did I hate it? Well, you'll have to wait to find out. Oh, thank you again, Scuba Steve. Thank you. I got to go too, but have a lovely day, everyone. I'm definitely going to do this again. I forget how much fun this is once I've got it started. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.